You want to talk about my fear to Walking Dead reboot series?
We'll see.
I mean, it's up to you.
We'll see about that one. Because I haven't even watched any of the episodes so far. So, I don't know if I want to talk about it before I watch it.
Alright. I can understand that.
Alright, so we are now live. We got Walker Dead with us.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
Definitely show him some love. Links for his YouTube channel will be in the description, so definitely do check him out. Now I got to DM him and Instagram now.
Yup.
Which makes it a little bit more harder.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, why did you leave Discord, by the way? Just curious.
I was just fed up with everybody's talk on it, you know.
Oh, yeah, talking about you and shit. The funny thing is they stopped doing that.
Yeah, I did not appreciate that, and I already stated to them multiple times, like, hey, can you please stop? And they just kept going, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I said I was going to leave.
Maybe you can possibly decide it's obviously on you if you want to come back. They are gone now. We kicked them off. They weren't just causing an issue with you, they were causing an issue with all of us. So we finally, as you could say, take out the trash, which is what we did. So now you can decide if you want to come back. We kicked them all off. So, or at least the people that were causing an issue. And anybody more now, Super Sentai is not messing around. And I made a big ass statement saying if anybody decides to cause problems, issues, or anything of that sort on the server, then action and consequences will happen. Whether we ban you right away or kick you out. So if they try to talk bad about you, Walker Dead, they'll be gone in a few seconds. Without a doubt.
Alright. Sounds good. I will definitely think about rejoining. And yeah, that's
because I agree with you. You know, we gave them plenty of chances. We kept telling them to stop, and they continued to keep on going. So we said, you know what, that's it.
Yeah, and they were trying to say, oh, I was coming at them. I wasn't coming at them. Like, if you read the messages, you can easily say, like, hey, I'm asking you to please stop. But they just kept going. So.
Right, exactly. And that's why today was the day. I decided to do a poll with all my mods.
And I tried to explain rules to them, because rules are rules, and if you break those rules, you get banned or kicked off the server.
Right, and that's what we did. And that's what we did. We did a poll with all my other mods, and here's the funny thing. Every single mod agreed and said, yes, do it. And I'm like, well, shit. I got nobody that's against me. So, goodbye. You know. You be gone. So.
Yep.
And that's just how it's going to be from now on. We're tired of messing around. You know, they keep bitching about the other things, and it goes with the jam situation as well. If you're not a fan of that, then oh well, cry like a little baby. It's not gonna do you shit. I'd say if you keep bringing it up, consequences may happen there as well.
Yeah.
Because, again, he's still allowed on Discord. He's still allowed on Twitch, so it's not like he's fully kicked off, as you want to say it. So it's just a channel, nothing more than that. And maybe next year or something of that sort, we can maybe decide, and I'm saying maybe, see about possibly, giving you a month or something like that and seeing what happens. And maybe by then...
In my opinion, we should just stop giving him chances. He already had too many.
Right. Well, we'll see how the community is at that point. We'll see how they are.
I mean, however, there's other people that want him back on, then that's their decision.
Well, it's really if they just move on from the situation. You know what I mean? Because the past is the past. And I do believe people can change. Now, if he has changed, which in a way it kind of seems like he has, which I think is kind of late. He should have done that freaking 5 months ago. But
pretty much.
But if it took him that long, I think that's kind of sad, kind of embarrassing in some ways that it took him that long to finally change.
Yeah.
But again, if people, if a year from now, if people are like, yeah, we'll let him back on and let's see what he does. If he beats the same James, then we'll kick him right back off, right away. If he doesn't, we may allow him back on. Something of that sort. So, and we'll just go from there. Obviously right now, I kind of understand why people didn't change their answer. It's only been, 3 months, technically, or 2.5 since we actually kicked him off. So, people still have everything that happened fresh in their minds. You know what I mean? And they're like, hell no, why are you doing a poll on this now? You already did a poll back in January 1st. It's only been 3 months, if that, and you're doing another poll asking if he should come back. So, which I understand. I understand people, and majority says keep his ass off. So that kind of tells you that people are not forgetting the past. And for people who don't want to believe, it's whatever. We don't care. It's up to you if you want to believe it or not. If you're only hearing one side of the story, though, then you don't know the full story. And maybe some of my modders might still have some proof to show you what happened. They may not. It's hard to say. Depends how long they're going to keep that info. Because nowadays it doesn't even matter. The decision has already been decided to keep his ass off. So there's no point to show you the freaking evidence, as we already made those decisions back in the months ago. So nowadays it's just upon whether or not he should be allowed back on anymore at all or not, or even if he deserves one more chance. Let's just say that, which right now I don't think he does. So the evidence at this point doesn't even matter. It's just a matter of fact of, people just, to, I guess you could say, give him another chance. Or not. And I'm not mad at Random. Random, you're cool. I understand you want to hear his side of the story. But I'm just going to say this. His side of the story is not very strong. Let's just say that. And you can even ask Walker Dead about that.
Yeah.
It's not strong. And the reason why I say that is because when he did do these things, it took us, the act of God, to get him to say that, okay, yes, he did do it. Like, we had to physically show him evidence of him doing it, and even then he still didn't want to admit that he did it. So he kept saying, I didn't do it, I swear I didn't do it. And we show him the screenshot of him doing it right out and open. And he's like, fuck. Now I got no choice. Now I got to. You know what I mean? Or even sometimes he would just be like, fuck this, I'm done. You know what I mean? And then he would leave and then be like, no, I didn't do it. It's, so... Yeah. So hearing his side of the story, even if we do hear your side of the story, it's not going to do us any good because we just don't trust you. So, you know, you just make up all these BS lies. You know, we're just not going to believe you. That's just where it's at. So, I'm going to talk to Random about that, though. And such like that. So, and again, I'm talking about the past. I'm not saying now. He may be different now. And if he is, good. But I will say this. He should have changed 5 months ago. Is what he should have changed.
And I agree.
Or let's just say this. At worst case scenario, he should have changed 2 months ago when we decided to give him one more chance. That's when he should have changed. Right then and there. Now, that's worst case scenario. I think he should have changed before then. But since we ended up giving him one more chance, he should have changed at that point rather than test us. You know what I mean? Because when we gave him that one more chance, he basically took advantage of us. Yeah, he took advantage of us. Let's just say that. And which is that's a wrong move. I'm sorry, you just don't do that. That's a dumbass for you. Okay?
I agree. You don't just do that.
You know, and obviously, as we say in the beginning, he should have just took his 7 months and run. That's technically what he should have done in the beginning. And not be stupid and make us hate him more. That was a dumb choice on his part. But again, you know, he should have changed when he said he supposedly changed when he really didn't. You know, I mean, again, I'm happy that he changed now. If he did, it seems like he did, but it's gonna take a lot. Let's just say that it's gonna take a lot. And do I really care to hear his side of the story? Because I don't think it matters. You know what I mean? At this point, I don't think it matters. You know, you don't really have much more to say. And apologizing is not going to do much. Because the action's already done. You did the unthinkable. Let's just say that. You know, you did all the wrong things. Like, you know, go a little bit too far with your mod powers. You know, say inappropriate things to Super Sentai, say inappropriate things to guns. You know, I like you in a sexual way and shit like that. You know, stuff like that.
Call me a bad word on Discord is one.
Yeah, you know, going at Walker Dad, attacking Walker Dad, you know, shit like that. You know, you took that shit too far. So, I mean, you can apologize, but again, it's only going to do so much. It's not going to fix it. You know, because we ain't going to forget what you did. That's not forgettable. You know what I mean? That shit's not forgettable. I surely can't. I surely can't. Because the thing that keeps coming to my mind is how many chances I gave you and how many chances you blew. So, you know, again, it makes me think that you just want to apologize and then just let the past be the past. You got to do a lot more than that. You got to prove to me that you changed. If you can't do that, you ain't back on. Plain and simple. You know, and the community feels the same. So, and quit trying to say Kingslayer and Jesse and all that. Quit trying to say they're on your side. Bruh. You know, they're not on your side. Okay, they're not on your side. So quit trying to make it seem like they are. As they were being honest to me, they said whatever is best for the community. So if the community is best without you on here, then that is what is best. Whether you like it or don't. It is what it is.
Pretty much.
You know? And that's fine. I can understand why Kingslayer and Jesse, you know, they may enjoy being with you as much as you push them away, because during that whole situation you did push them away, and they kind of got payback in their own way, and maybe they moved on. They could have moved on, and that's possible. Maybe they decided to give you another chance, which I think is crazy that they gave you another chance right away. But that's their choice. They could do whatever they want. That's not mine, so I don't really care anyway. But let's see. I'm trying to think.
Anyway, talking about,
Yeah, so, so that's just a situation. I figured I'd state that out there real quick here.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's the situation. Again, if you have an issue with it, then, oh well. You know what I mean? But that's our Discord now. That's our Discord server. So, you cronies, Out of Unerrant's cronies, whatever like that, I think you're better off just to stay off the damn server. You know what I mean? And if you could try to come on this channel as well and try to cause issues, we'll kick your ass right off here as well. We don't give a shit anymore. If you ain't going to shut your damn mouth, we'll shut it for you. So, and that's just what it is. Life's a bitch. You can complain, you can cry all you want. I don't give a damn. But you guys started this. It's your fucking fault. You can blame me. You can blame Super Sentai all you fucking want. But you're at fault. And if you're too stupid to blame yourself and admit to your fucking mistakes, then fuck you. That's just where it's at. And I'm sorry, but that's, we were nice in the beginning, but then you decided to be dumbasses and keep being dicks. And make up more lies about us and shit like that, and as Walker Dead says, enough's enough, we're sick of it. So, and in your paragraph, 90% of that you're wrong, by the way. It's not my fault. It's not Super Sentai's fault. A simple warning was all we were trying to say to you, and that was it. If you would have took the warning and moved on, we would have been fine. Instead, you decided to take it to the next level and shit, and you decided to, and then you decided to bring other people into it, which is even more childish, more stupid. So, but again, you only want to admit that you're right, and that's what I see. So, one day you get kicked in the ass, and you'll find out what it's like to be a know-it-all asshole. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, you may come to your senses and be like, oh shit, I'm actually wrong. Like you were wrong in this situation. And all the other situations. So screw your cronies. Get out of here. Get a life. And I'm not going to change, as Walker Dead says. I don't need to change, which he's right. I don't need to. I'm fine just the way I am. I'm seeing it for what it is.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't seem like you guys see it for what it is. And that's not my fault. I can't control how you guys think. If you're too stupid to see that you're the issue, then maybe then that's the problem. You're the issue, not us. We're fine. We're telling you to stop. You're proceeding to keep on going. So, but it is what it is now. So,
yeah. Anyway, you want to talk about the episode, The Door?
Yeah. So definitely one thing.
Yeah,
one thing we wanted to. One thing. No, I had to state that. I had to make that.
It's alright.
Sometimes you just gotta state things. And that was necessary. That one was necessary. Let's see here. So, I know one thing I definitely want to bring up here for the Walking Dead Thursdays is the, if I can actually pull it up. I don't know if I can. I should be able to. I might actually have to search it up. Okay, I do. The Walking Dead Season 10. So we'll first start with the... So the ratings is definitely one thing I want to point out here. Let's see here. Let's go right to Wikipedia here, and why does Judas have to be so cute?
Do what happened?
Judas actor, why does she has to be so cute? That's crazy. Okay, so okay, so here we go. That's kind of shocking. I actually thought I would have got more. Huh. All right, so looking at the ratings here, for the back half of season 10. So this is past episode 16, which again, I'm sure the pandemic has everything to do with why the ratings are dropping. I'm sure they do. What's up, Derek? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? So past episode 15, which got 3.49 million people. Episode 16, which was supposed to technically be the finale, 2.73 million, which is not bad. Still pretty good. I'm sure it would have got a lot more if it aired on the original day that it was supposed to air. Episode 17, Home Sweet Home. This is where we go into the bonus episodes. 2.89 million. It actually did a little bit better than episode 16. Then you got episode 18, Find Me. That got 2.26 million. 19, 2.17 million. 20, 2.11. So it's kind of a little bit of a downtrend here. Then we got 21, which is 1.94 million. So yeah, it's a little bit of a downhill. And then we had the finale, which is Here's Negan, which is a very amazing episode. Can't lie there, by far. Now this is kind of shocking. 2.12 million viewers is what episode 22 got. Now that's kind of shocking. Actually, I thought it would have got more. I actually thought it would have got more. Are you surprised about that rating or about that viewership?
No, I didn't hear about that rating. I thought for sure that episode was going to get, like, hopefully 3.10 or 3 million
at least
views, whatever.
Right. Yeah, that's how.
I thought it was going to be higher because how big of an episode they're teasing it to be.
Right. Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah. 2.12 million is what it got, which is actually kind of surprising. Yeah, 2.12, which is it's kind of shocking. I guess I'm not surprised about episode 21 getting only 1.94 million. It is kind of a what you want to call it, kind of a depressing, you know what I mean? All right, nothing happens. Let's just say that. So I guess it's not too surprising on that episode. The lowest rating, that's for a fact. Now, episode 17 and 18, they, if you count DVD-R viewers and live viewership, which I don't know why episode 16 has NA on it, and I don't know why 19, 20, 21, and 22 are to be determined. So they must not have the numbers in yet. Maybe they don't. And I'll keep you guys posted when hopefully eventually those numbers come in. But for 17 and 18, the two bonus episodes, 17, Home Sweet Home got a total of 4.30 million. So if you add up people that recorded the episode and people that watched it live, got a total of 4.30 million, which is not bad. That's actually pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Episode 18 got a total of 3.81 million. And for the DVD-R, that actually increased a little bit. Obviously, for the live viewership, it went down. So, my assumption for 19, 20, 21, and 22 is that I think it's between 3 to 4 million people for each episode. Maybe episode 21, and maybe it would have got down to 2.80 or something, 2.70, because it's kind of a live, so kind of a dip right there. But I think Here's Negan, I think that maybe got a total of 3 to 4 million. I think so. Maybe more people recorded it, possibly. Hard to say. But I'll keep an eye out for that, for live viewership and DVDR viewers. So, and during the whole entire season, for the first 15 episodes, it averaged about 6 to 5 million people, total viewers, which is not bad. I think that's pretty good. It obviously started kind of petering out here in the last couple episodes. I do think season 11, though, I think it's going to be fire. You know what I mean? What do you think, Walker Dead? You think it's going to be fire?
I think season 11 at this point is going to be a pretty good season. They teased that a character we believed to be dead is going to return in season 11. And I'm wondering, could that character either be Laura or Morgan's son? Because if you're going to do it and go all out with it in season 11, it makes sense because it's the final season. And if they explain it, I don't think a lot of people would be upset about that, because you're showing us through that character's eyes what really happened, like the off-screenness, if that makes any sense.
Right. No, I think ratings-wise, I think season 11 is going to jump up significantly. I do think so. I think it's going to hit 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, possibly. It's got to go up. And the reason why I say that is because it's going to be the final season. So everybody's going to want to watch the episodes to see what actually happens at the end. People want to see what happens. And so they may tune in for the final season to see what happens. And I do think that may happen. Maybe for season 10, those bonus episodes, people were just like, who cares? You know what I mean? They're just bonus episodes. Nobody gives a shit about them. That's probably why the ratings are kind of dropping. And you also got to look at, too, they could be signing up for AMC Premiere. They could be doing that as instead. They could just, instead of watching it live, they probably just like, well, frick it, I'll get AMC Premiere. It's only $5 a month. I'll get to watch it 4 days early. You know what I mean? So, and they could be doing that instead. As you got 6 million plus people that are subscribed to AMC Premiere. So,
yeah.
And I think 90 to 80% of those people are watching The Walking Dead. So, and if that's the case, that's about 5 million right there. Which is, so if you add up the numbers, that's a lot of people that are still watching this show. So even though the viewership is going down, it's not really that big of a deal, because it's,
because they don't want to see the bonus episodes. They want season 11. So it makes sense.
Well, not just that, but you got other ways to watch the episode. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait until Sunday to watch the episode.
Like AMC Premiere and AMC Plus, so you got those 2 ways to watch, and plus the AMC app gives you the opportunity to watch live. So.
Right, and you don't have any commercials. You don't have any, you don't have any. You don't have any issues there. If you're curious on The Walking Dead, the critical reception by episode, so this is the positive reviews. This is the percentage back from each episode. So season 10's been averaging between an 80 to 100% positive rating. That's actually pretty good. So episode 1 got about 92%. Episode 2 got about an 89%. 3, 84%. 5 got a 95% or so. Let's see. Oh, excuse me, got about 90%, sorry. 6 got about 95%. 7 got about 95%. 7 got about, 8 got about a 90%. 9 got about a 95%. 10 got about 100%. Wow. Something about 10. Don't know what. Episode 10. I got 100% positive reviews. Wow. Talk about greatness right there. Then it kind of goes back down to 95% for episode 11, 12. Then it kind of dips a little bit. We get about 82% for 13, 89% for 14, 82% for 15, 89% for 14. For 15, it's about an 82%. 16, it's about 89%. Excuse me, 14. Wait. I'm jumping all over the place. Okay, yeah. 16 is an 89%. 17 is about an 88%. This is where it dips. So 18, episode 18, the one with Daryl and Carol, and the supposedly new girlfriend. It got.
I mean, I like Leah. I like her. I
yeah.
Like her character. I really hope she comes back.
This is right. This is kind of where people kind of like. Okay, this is not that great. And again, I respect people's opinions. So episode 18 got about 65%. Whew. So it dropped. It dropped quite a bit. Oof. So the positive rating dropped to 65%. Episode 19. Whew. It skyrocketed to 105%. Or 100%. Right on the point. Then episode 20 came around and it dropped again to 65%. Episode 21. Holy shit. Episode 21 dipped to 30%. Wow.
Damn.
Holy shit. Everybody got pissed about that episode. Holy fuck.
Bro, how can you get mad about that episode? That episode was amazing.
Episode 21?
Yes. The Negan episode.
That's not that. No. That's not the Negan episode. That's the Daryl and Carol episode, where they're.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah, that's the Daryl and Carol episode where they're split apart. You know what I mean? Where really nothing happens.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I just didn't care about that episode.
Yeah, episode 20. Episode 20 got 65%. Then it dived down to 30% for that episode. Wow.
What?
And then episode 22, here's where it picks right back up. It skyrockets right back up. The Negan episode got a 92%.
Pretty much. Makes sense because it's a banging ass episode.
It's funny how it just kind of goes up and then down and then down and then back up.
Pretty much.
What doesn't make any sense to me, because this is a Negan episode and because this is really, really good, I'm shocked that episode 19 has a 100% positive rating compared to the Negan episode. How? Like, what? How do you say episode... What is episode 19? What is it? Isn't that the one with Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's the one with Aaron and...
Aaron and Father G.
How did that... What? Bro.
Well, we're just saying about the episode.
I like the episode. I do. I like that episode, don't get me wrong. But you're saying it's better than the Negan episode?
Bro, come on. The Negan episode beats that.
By far. As much as I like Aaron and as much as I like Father Gabriel. Because that episode, again, that episode is far better than episode 21. I'll agree with that. And it was far better than episode 20. I will agree with that as well. And even 18. Actually, I'll even say that. But 100% positive rating? Really? Really? And the Negan episode only gets a 92%? The frick? Bro. That's crazy. That boggles me. Huh. That is nuts.
Yeah.
A lot of people shitted on episode 21, though. Jesus.
Yeah, I did not like that episode at all. I did not see the point of it. I mean, like, bro, come on.
Those were the only 3 episodes that did not do great. Were episode 18, 20, and 21. Those episodes got a 65% or lower. All the other episodes averaged about an 80 to 100%. Which kind of makes me sad because I'm a Daryl and Carol fan. I'm a Daryl and Carol fanboy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I agree 100%. I mean, I like Daryl and Carol too, but don't get me wrong, the episodes are okay, but I mean, episode 21 of season 10C is just not really that good in my opinion. I mean, the Here's Negan episode is way better. It beats all the other episodes of season 10C combined.
I texted you, James, just because I do remember on Hidden You. Unfortunately I gotta re-Hidden You. Sorry. I just wanted you to text you.
James Draper?
Yeah. He joined the stream. He said hi and stuff. He said, "Okay, I'm here."
I mean,
I just said that you can come here.
You can hide him as long as he doesn't do anything stupid.
I'll leave you on for right now. I'll be nice. I'll leave you on for right now. I'll be nice. But I do gotta re-hit you though. You know, a promise is a promise. You know what I mean. I everybody voted, so. But anyways, no, I mean all the episodes. So let's see, episode 1 through 17. Let's go 18, 19. So 20, 21, 22. Okay, so there's 3 episodes out of all 19 episodes that got a not so great rating. And episode 18 and 20 did not do too bad. They got about a 65% positive rating. So, you know, and episode 20 was not bad because that was with the princess. So that was a decent episode. So episode 21, yikes, you know, ouch. You know, I think they need to do more with Daryl and Carol. They need to have a more interesting story, I think. You know, or something of that sort. I think they need to. What do you think?
I mean, maybe it's season 11. Maybe they could, I don't know, say go on like a friend date or something, or maybe go in the woods and look for Rick if they find out he's alive. Do something of that nature.
Right. I mean, do you think that they should do something more with them, or like something more interesting with them?
They have to at this point because season 11 is the final season.
Right. Well, especially since episode 21 did not get that great of a positive rating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't like that episode at all. You already know. You guys in the chat already know. I did not like that episode. I didn't see the point of it. They should, instead of having Daryl and Carol in the episode, in episode 21, they should have had like a scene with Maggie and Negan. That would have been way better, in my opinion. Like a whole episode dedicated just to Negan and Maggie. That would have been way better than what we originally got.
I mean, it's fine that you focused on Daryl and Carol, but the thing is they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything in that episode, and that's the issue. That's probably why.
I agree.
That's probably why it got such terrible rating. You know, because they didn't do shit. They didn't do jack shit. You know, if they would have maybe solved,
I agree.
If they would have solved their problems in that episode, I think the rating would have got a lot higher. I think people would have been like, oh, okay, so, you know, they finally solved their reasonings, you know what I mean, and solved their issues, and they're finally coming to closure, right, into their friendship. The friendship's kind of coming back together, you know what I mean. They're apologizing, you know what I mean, and they're kind of you know, let's move on, you know what I mean, let's be better from here on out, you know what I mean. Instead, you just see them apart and nothing happens.
Like, you see the opposite.
Right. And when Daryl did come to the community, he just fucking looks at her and, okay, bye. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that's why the episode is hated.
bruh. Like, I mean, like, even, I got excited at the end there when he showed up. I was like, yes. You gonna apologize? Yes? And he doesn't say anything. I'm like, fucking, damn it, you fucking son of a bitch. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, no. And then he walks out and I'm like, no, you dumbass. Get your ass back in there right fucking now and apologize.
I agree.
Like, god damn it, don't leave the friendship like this. This is a terrible, like, what you're doing right now is not smart. It's like, come on.
Whoever wrote that episode really just didn't like Daryl and Carol's friendship and they wanted to butcher that. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. That makes no sense. It's stupid.
I mean, I understand why they're going through their hell right now. I understand that. But, you know, it's got to, and I understand, I mean, because I watched Talking Dead on that episode. And that little bit of explanation, because the director and such like that explained like what they were shooting for in this episode, and I kind of understood what they were shooting for, but at the same time, I just think it, like you said, it just wasn't necessary. You know, he kind of basically
explained, it wasn't at all.
He kind of explained like that basically they were trying to show us that Carol and Daryl, they both need each other. And them being away from each other was showing that. How they, you know, because Daryl doesn't have his tool that he needs, you know what I mean? But then Carol doesn't have that, that help, you know what I mean? So neither of them have that help, which when they're together, they both provide, right? So the episode was trying to show that. Which, okay, I get that, and I can see that, but I feel like it's just a little bit too dramatic, you know what I mean? It's just too dramatic. You could simplify a lot more than just freaking extend the whole goddamn episode out and have them fucking running around like idiots. Oh, I'm gonna chase a mouse, and he's gonna fix his bike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, as much as I didn't mind the episode, I thought the episode was okay, but it was kind of boring. You know, it kind of was. I'm not going to lie there. I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I loved Daryl and Carol, it was kind of boring. But it was kind of boring. And I'm excited for the spinoff. I'm excited for the spinoff for the Daryl and Carol series. However, I hope to God that every episode is not going to be like this episode.
Yeah.
It needs to be better. It needs to be better because, like, come on. It's got to be a lot more exciting than fucking them running around and doing that kind of shit. It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be way better than them just on the motorcycle going to random places. Like, oh, I'm going to go here, and then next episode we're going to go to Mexico. No, it can't be like that. It has to be better. It has to be something different, and it has to be better than, you know.
It has to be. It has to be more excitement, man. As much as I love my characters, I need some excitement. I need some, you know what I mean. I need that Daryl that I know back in the older seasons. You know what I mean. I need that Daryl. You know what I mean. He needs to shine through his character. I know Super Sentai, he's given up on Daryl and he doesn't care about his character anymore, and it's fine. It's his opinion if he doesn't like his character. Me, I still think he's a badass in so many ways. He's a damn good fighter, hence why he's made it so far. And which he continues to keep pushing on. You know, and again, I understand why he goes through his hard times. You know what I mean? He's made very dumb mistakes, which I agree. He should have probably never made. But then again, a lot of the characters made very dumb mistakes as they went through on the seasons. So you can't really freaking...
Yeah, like for example, Rick made some pretty dumb mistakes, and
right.
But in the end, we still liked his character. Like
right.
Tara, she made some mistakes back when she was alive, but she was still pretty interesting. So yeah, every character makes mistakes, but yeah,
it's how you portray those mistakes is how you continue on.
Yeah, and I agree.
And he needs a lot better than season 8 and such like that. It's tough. I just think, they need to kind of collide back together again. You know what I mean? I get it if it kind of maybe it's a little bit harder to, maybe this one is a little bit more of a, okay, we just need to stay away from each other for a little bit and then come back later. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, that's fine. But don't drag it out too long, because now you're going to go into the final season, and the final season you only have so many episodes left, and that's it. So hopefully they do come back together, and they do collide in their friendship, and things get resolved, because it hurts me seeing them be apart. It hurts me. It really does. Because they work so amazing together. They do. They really do. They're savages. They're fucking savages when they're together. And I love that savageness. I love it. It's great. So when I don't see that, it disappoints me. It really does. So I'm glad to see that the positive rating for it is 92%. But I'm surprised it's not 100%. You know what I mean? That's kind of sad. It's sad how they rated episode 10 and episode 19 as 100%. That's crazy. You know?
Yeah.
What happened in episode 10? What happened in that episode? I feel like something big happened in that episode. I think it did. I think so, right?
In that episode, maybe. I mean...
It must have, because it got 100% rating. A positive rating. It got 100%.
Wasn't that the episode where Alpha died?
Maybe.
And I was cheering and clapping and shit like that? I'm just saying it wasn't in that episode.
Let me see. I'll sure set up right now.
I know the title. I remember the title. It was titled
Stalker. Group must defend Alexander from a threatening outside force. Okay.
Oh, that episode.
Let me see your details.
I just can't wait to talk shit about Fear the Walking Dead. In this stream.
Give me 1 second here. Let's see. What episode did Alpha die in The Walking Dead? In episode 12 of season 10. Oh, okay. So no, she did not die in that episode. She died in episode 12. Huh.
So what happened?
So episode 12 is when Alpha died, which got an 80... Oh, that got a 95... Oh, 92% rating.
Yeah! Woo!
So then why did episode 10 get that? Stalker.
I have no clue.
Let's see.
I actually did, to be honest with you, I forgot about that.
Gamma?
I forgot.
Okay, so...
But I did watch that episode.
Episode 10?
The episode where she died. I actually watched that episode, and I was cheering. And I was like, yes, the bitch is dead!
Were you happy that that's,
I was happy when Alpha died. I'm like, this is what you deserve. This is what you had coming to you all season.
Right.
This is what you get.
Yeah.
This is for, like, Tara, Enid, fucking Ozzy. All the characters you killed, that's what you get. To get your hands killed by the man himself.
By the man himself,
Negan.
Mr. Negan. You're right.
The legend.
Okay, so episode 10, which got 100% rating. Gamma arrives in Alexandria to inform the group of what happened in the cave. Despite her honesty, Gabriel and Rosita are skeptical and lock her in the cell. While searching for another entrance to the cave, Daryl spots Alpha and attacks her. The two brawl and both wind up critically wounded. Daryl is rescued by Lydia, but Alpha is left behind. Beta invades Alexandria through a secret tunnel created by Dante, killing several Alexandrians in the process. Upon finding Gamma, Beta is attacked by Rosita, but he overpowers her. Gamma offers to leave with Beta in order to save Rosita's life, but Beta flees after being outnumbered. Alpha recovers and declares that she is now stronger than ever. Huh. Okay. So that pretty much what happens in the episode. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I can understand why I got a 100% rating because of all the crazy shit that went down with 3.16 million people watched. I'm just surprised that the Alpha episode didn't get a 100% rating.
Yeah.
Huh, that is crazy. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so now Fear. Let's get it. Fear the fucking dead.
No, to shit The Walking Dead.
Fear the fucking dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fear the fucking dead.
I call it shit The Walking Dead because it's shit and it's not the way it used to be.
You mean Fear?
Yup, I'm talking about Fear the Walking Dead.
Okay. It just sounded
the
like
TV series version, the shittiness of what's going on now.
Right. Nah? Right.
Much,
Alright, let's see here. Okay. So yeah, where do you see the ratings for all that shit? Okay, yeah, so now we're finally being able to see the rest of the episode's names. So here we go. So we got The Door.
Here we go again.
Yay!
Imagine if one of them is titled, We Give Up.
The Door.
Morgan and Friends.
The Door. Yeah, it's such a fucking amazing name. That's such a great fucking name. Ah! Terrible.
Yeah, okay.
Episode 9. Things Left to Do. What the
Really?
What?
Are you kidding me? Bro.
Okay.
After all the title... My goodness, man. What is going on with this show?
Episode 10. Handle the Care.
What?
What the fuck? What is up with the names, bro? Episode 11. The Holding.
What?
Oh, man. I don't know anymore.
The Holding? What kind of title is that?
Episode 12. Ooh, not even better. In Dreams.
What?
Here's episode 13. JD.
JD?
J.D. The fuck kind of a name is that? I just... What? Like, what is up with this?
What the fuck?
And that's all the episodes. We don't have 14, 15, or 16. If they even did them.
Imagine if they just titled season 6, episode 14, The Finger. Imagine that shit.
Yeah, I don't know about the,
and then they said, like, season 6, episode 15 is titled Alicia versus Morgan. That shit would be stupid.
Yeah, I say the first
and
half.
And then the finale title will probably be titled, We Saved the Day Again, or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think the first half, the first 7 episodes, the names are pretty decent, but for the back half, I think they're kind of fucking lame. Like, what the fuck?
No, they're dumb. Like, bro, whatever the heck that title is, JDD ... Come on, whatever that title is.
No, J.D. That's what it is.
Whatever, it's ridiculous.
Capital J, capital D. I don't know what the fuck. Is that supposed to stand for a name or something? Like, bruh. In Dreams.
I swear, if that's supposed to, represent Dakota, I'm gonna be like, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be fucked up. Yeah, it's gonna be May 16th, 2021. So.
Don't give me. I mean, even though I don't give a fuck for Dakota at this point, but I mean, hey.
Right. Things Left to Do. I don't. That's not a strong name either. I don't know.
Bro, that's like going back to season 5 and the shittiness of that.
Yeah, Handle with Care. I don't. Okay. Well.
Handle with care. Like, where are you gonna handle with care? Someone's gonna deliver a baby.
Right. In dreams, are we gonna have fucking dreams now?
What, there's gonna be a dream of fucking of Madison as a zombie? Come on.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Does any of these episodes' names sound like that Madison could be in any of them? Any of them?
No. 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 Sorry, but no.
Not even in dreams.
It would shock me.
Imagine this. Imagine her actually being episode 12 in dreams, but she's there as a dream.
Like, imagine that shit, and everybody's just upset about that. I'm just looking at the episodes like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah, exactly. So we don't know the rating for it. It's still to be determined.
Or Nick.
Yeah, exactly. So the episode hasn't aired yet. We still have until April 11th. So we'll have to wait until, I think, Wednesday of next week before we can actually give you the rating, because that's when they become available, is Wednesday. So yeah.
I'm like, bro. So no. Listen to this. So I'm like going on YouTube, right? I'm like watching a YouTube video, a random video on YouTube, and it says that it specifically said that Fear the Walking Dead season 6 has ghostwriters, and I'm like, ghostwriters? Where are you high? Because if that was the case, if they were making the season good, we would have had season 6, episode 8, one of the best episodes of the season, and guess what? It isn't.
Right.
And there is proof of that.
Oh, by far.
We are the proof, because we watch the actual episode.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. No doubt on that one. Yeah, it's now you might be asking, like, if we only get 13 episodes, I'm just gonna say, I mean, I'm not gonna, I'll just be confused. You know what I mean? I'll just be like, why isn't there 16?
I wouldn't really care.
I mean, I just would think it's kind of stupid. Another dumb decision by the retards. Typical.
Let's do mostly Scott Gimple, since he's on the show, so.
I mean, you might as well do 16 at this point. I don't see why you would give us only 13. But at the same time, fuck it. If you want to give us 13, fine, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I think, if you end it sooner, then fine, that's better. But regardless,
people, I'm like, come on.
But regardless, you may be asking, like, okay, can you tell us the total viewership? No, I can't do that, because there's not an option for it. Which doesn't make any sense to me. I can do it for The Walking Dead Season 10. Is it because Season 10 is done now? Or is it because, I found it when majority of the episodes were out? I don't know. Because for now here's the weird thing. For Fear Season 5, I can actually pull that up. I can actually do that. Let's see here. Yeah, for Season 5, I can actually pull it up. I can pull up total viewership. Which is good. The Rotten Tomatoes. So the critical response for Season 1, it got a 76% rating, 60 out of 63 reviews. It got a 66 on Metacritic from 33 people. On Season 2, it got a 70% rating out of 30 viewers. For Season 3, it got an 84%. There you go, Season 3 being the best. 6 out of 6 people that reviewed it. For Season 4, okay, this must be where I think
when the shit goes downhill.
I think this is where they're on crack.
Pretty much. Because
those 6 viewers, what is wrong with you? Why did you rate it at 80% for season 4. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Season 4 is, I mean, sure, for the first half, yeah, maybe, but the second half, hell no.
Now, season 5, I can kind of agree with this one. 55%. I still think that's kind of high. But that's more reasonable.
I mean, 55 is still low score. It's not like 84.
Right. So. And that's out of 9 people. Now, for season 6, okay, I think they're on crack again. Season 6 is an 88% out of 9 people, out of 8 people. What the fuck?
Whoa, what in the world?
You're saying it's better than season 3?
Bro.
You're on crack. You are on crack.
Yeah, you're high on drugs or something of that nature. I don't know what you're high on. I don't know if you're high on sugar. I don't even know if you're high on fucking alcohol. Like, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't make...
Like, bro, come on now. Look at season 6, episode 8, and how much shit of an episode that was.
Yeah, that wasn't even that great. You see a great character fucking die.
Exactly. A character, one of the best characters on the show, and a character I liked myself, John Dorie.
Huh.
John Dorie was one of the best parts of your seasons 4 and 5, and there's no evidence that say it wasn't.
On season
John
4,
Dorie was the man.
On season 4, with an average rating of 6.86 out of 10. Okay, see now that is more reasonable. Shuffles onward confidently in its 4th season. Oh, confidently. You're bluffing. You're bluffing. That's hilarious. But some viewers may be dispirited by the series' constant reshuffling of its characters. True. Revalidated the series for its 4th season, giving it a grade of a B+. Nah, I think that's kind of high. It's gone from being an adaptive...
I would give it a C+. Feels like that.
Stop gap between seasons of Walking Dead to a show that is as good as arguably even better than the one from which it was spun off. He also praised the addition of Jenna Elfman and Garrett Dillahunt that season 4 has been several genuine surprises in its storytelling. Okay. Okay, season 5 is a little bit more reasonable here. The 5th season received mostly mixed reviews from critics on Rotten Tomatoes. The season has a rating of 55% based on 9 viewers, with an average rating of 5.08 out of 10. That's more reasonable. The site's critical concept read, despite delivering some memorable and splatter-filled zombie set pieces that fans crave, Fear the Walking Dead feels stiff, with earlier onset rigor mortis in a 5th season that emphasizes altruism over coherent characterization. Yeah, I didn't say too much there. Season 6, on Rotten Tomatoes, the 6th season has an approval rating of 88% based on 8 views. Again, I think they're high. With an average rating of 7 out of 10. Maybe a 7 out of 10. I may take that. I think a 6.5.
Maybe. I'm
thinking more 6 out of 10, 6.5. So, let's see here. So, season 1 to 6, Sunday at 9 p.m. So season 6 is going to get 16 episodes. Okay. Whatever. They probably just don't have the last 3 named yet. They're probably working on them right now. Huh.
They're probably on crack, and probably one of them's going to be tied with a finger.
So, first aired, season 1 with the 6 episodes got an average of 10 million. Season 2, 6.67. Season 3, 3.11. Season 4, 4.09 for 1 episode. I don't know where the fuck you're getting those numbers on. Did you just pull those episodes from episode 1? Again, I think you're on crack. The rest of the season did not get 4 fucking million people. So you're wrong there. Wrong. Season 5.
Misleading.
Season 5, 1.97. And season 6, 1.59. The rest of it is TBA, TBD, TBD. So let's see. Last aired 7.67. Average viewers for 1, 2, 4.19, 3, 2.36, 4, 2.27. Okay, so that's a little bit more. That's more accurate. 2.227 for 4, 5, 1.51, and then 6 we don't know yet. So yeah, no, that's more reasonable.
Reyes, if I was on Fear the Walking Dead, do you think I would tell the new showrunners off if I was playing a character? Do you think I would tell those people off if I was on the show playing a character?
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, I would tell them off. I'm like, bro.
Oh,
I'm like, listen, Alicia can't be doing stupid shit like this.
Right, exactly. Okay, so wait a minute. Is this for season 5? Best horror television. Bro, are you kidding me? Really? Best horror television for season 5?
Bro.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking on crack. Horror?
Yep, they are high.
Excuse me. That's hold up here.
About it because they're high. That's high on cocaine.
That's a disrespect.
So thanks, AMC.
That's a disrespect. You gave for best horror horror. What do you mean? Morgan and Friends.
You're saying it's best. Like you're saying it's better than The Walking Dead. Like
it's.
Bro,
wait a minute.
Are you high?
Hold up. Season 5 was Morgan and Friends. Where's the fucking horror? There was none.
I know, right? I'm like, come on, at least give us something horror with the zombies and some cool shit like that.
They're on crack. They're definitely on crack.
They are. The horror in season 6 is there, but it's not as there as it was in season 3 of Fear. Yeah. I'm like, come on now, at least think outside the box.
Right, exactly. So yeah, no, so I can't see the total viewership, and for season 5, that's probably why they renewed it for season 6, of course, because they probably looked at the total viewership and said, oh yeah, we gotta fucking renew it, we're getting very good on the ratings, when technically, not really, you know what I mean? Because if you look at the live viewership, not really strong. If you know what I mean, where it's some of their episodes, one of their episodes 1.14 million. So you know what I mean, not really good. Now for the total viewers, which is DVDR and viewership, they got an average to 3 to 2 million. They stayed above that 2 million mark, which in the very beginning they almost were averaging about 3. For season 5. So, yeah, they did good in the beginning, but towards the end, you just saw that number go down, 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 and down.
Down the hill.
So, it went from 3.21 total viewerships for episode 1 to 2.26 by episode 16. So, it dropped 1 million. Episode 12, you got 2.10 total viewers. So, yeah, you dropped quite a bit.
Pretty much.
You're still doing decent, 2.26, but again, even your DVDR viewership was at 1.24 million in episode 1. By episode 16, it was 0.74, which means only 700,000 people were recording. Before you had 1.2 million. So you lost a lot of people. So, I'll be very curious to see what season 6 gets. I don't know when that's going to come. I do not know. I keep refreshing it. I keep seeing to see if that option will come above. If you're curious on the positive viewership for season 5, it doesn't do that great. Episode 1 got a 91%. Episode 2 dropped to 62%.
Dang.
Wow. Talk about a...
Wow.
Oof, that's sad.
Wow. Wow. That just... Wow. My mind is blown.
What an instant drop after the second episode.
Wow.
What an instant drop.
My goodness. Oh my goodness.
You luckily that you brought it back up after that. Episode 3, you went back up to 81%, 82%. But then it starts going back down again. Episode 4, it goes to a 75%. Episode 5, 65%. And episode 6, it drops to a 42%.
Dang.
Episode 7, you drop down to a 35%, 36%. Yikes. Episode 8, you go up just a little bit. Episode 8, you get it up to a 54%. No, wait a minute. Yeah, 54%. Episode 9, you get it up to a 63%, which is actually kind of shocking because I think the back half is terrible.
It is.
But then again, I think this is where it proves that it goes to shit. Episode 10.
It does.
50%. 11. 47%. Episode 12. Here it dips even more. 37%. Wow.
Damn.
Episode 13. I can't remember what happened in episode 13. I know 12 was the lowest.
I think it's good we don't remember.
I know episode 12, I think, was the lowest episode in terms of viewership, so that makes sense why I got 37%. Episode 13 got a 92%. Wow. Again, I can't remember what happened in that episode. I don't know what happened in that episode, but it's kind of a shocking that it got a 92% rating. But if you think that, hey, it's getting better, no, it instantly dips right after that. Episode 14 gets 50%. So it drops 40% right away. Episode 15, holy shit, took even a bigger dip. It gets a 19%.
Dang!
And here's Morgan's...
Oh my goodness!
Here's Morgan's episode. where you think...
My goodness.
Here's a cliffhanger on Morgan's fate. 21%. So, you almost killing Morgan. People don't like that. They fucking hate you. With a 20% positive rating. That's terrible. Only 2 episodes that you hit 92%. That's it. 2.
Pretty much.
The second best being episode 3 with an 82%. All the rest of them got a 75% or lower. Some of them under 20%. One of them at least. The other one just barely over 20%. So your premiere was great. Your finale was shit.
That's just sad.
I'm
sorry,
sad.
But that's just sad.
The Walking Dead kicked your ass out of question. As every episode...
Yeah, pretty much, because...
Every episode...
Yeah, there are episodes in Season 10 that are amazing. There's no doubt about that.
Right. But even the worst episodes didn't get as low as you got.
Yeah, pretty much.
The worst episodes got at least 30%. At least 30%.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't even get 20%.
Oh my goodness, that's just sad.
You got 18%. Episode 15, the worst fucking episode ever. 18% approval rating.
Wow.
That's so bad. It's so bad. And did you say season 5 was the best? You're a fucking laughing stock.
You're wrong, because it's 10 times worse.
Yeah, no. 90% of the entire season 10 averaged about an 80 to a 95% every fucking episode, with 2 episodes getting 100%, which none of your episodes ever hit. Never hit. Even your bestest episodes, they only got a 91%. You didn't even hit 100. Which is embarrassing. You know what I mean? Let's see season 4. Does that even
just shows how much of terrible showrunners those two idiots are.
You're right. Oh yeah.
It only shows that Frank Darabont and Angela Kang are better showrunners than those two idiots.
Oh, by far. Yeah. Majority of your season 4 episodes did get actually below 2 million. They were already hitting that 1.52 million mark. That's even before season 6. That's embarrassing. And that's when you idiots just started. Hey, you can laugh your ass off on this one. In season 4, episode 12, named Weak, got the weakest rating. It got 1.52 million people.
Oh my god.
Which is actually the lowest rating in the entire season. How funny is that? It's called Weak.
Very funny.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my
goodness. Just wow.
Okay, so
that even just blows my mind.
Okay.
Like, wow.
All right, so your season 4 did get 2 episodes with 100%. The premiere, which is actually kind of shocking, in episode 10, which is, again, kind of shocking. Close your eyes.
I mean, season 4, episode 1 was pretty good, I'm not going to lie, but it could have been way better if they had flashbacks to the fucking, dam.
So here we go. Here's the dip. It dips again. So, episode 2, a 92%. It drops. Okay. Episode 3, it drops to a 75%. Episode 4, you start going back on that nice trend again. 89% for episode 4. 5, you get a 90%. 6, 89%. 7, here you go. Here's the dip. 88%. 8, oh god, 8 took a dip very badly. With a 55%. Yep. 55% for episode 8. Oof. Rip.
Yup, rest in peace.
Episode 9 got a 64%. And then obviously episode 10 gets 100%. I can't remember what happened in that episode. Episode 11 got a 75%. Here's that downtrend again. 12, yeah, because the back half was fucking shit, so. Episode 12 got a 72%, 71%. 13 got the same thing, 71, 72%. Episode 14 got a 64%, 63%. Episode 15 got the worst rating, the worst positive viewership, or the worst positive reviews out of the entire season, with a whopping 50%.
Damn.
And then episode 16, your finale, gets a whopping 60%. Wow. So that's, again, kind of sad, because
very
you at least you hit 100%. At least. But
yeah, and that was with the premiere, and I'm like,
with the premiere and episode 10.
It was good.
So
episode 10
it would
have been better if we had flashbacks to the dam explosion.
Right,
what happened after the dam.
And episode 10, I don't know what happened in that episode, but it did hit 100%. So okay, good job for getting it back up there. But at the same time, you didn't average a 90% or an 85 to a 90% the entire season. You didn't do that. You did it for 3 episodes, 4, 5, and 6. But then you went on a downtrend again, and you kept doing that every single time. So every time you hit a nice upcline, it quickly translated to a downcline. With the back half between episodes 11 through 16, it was a constant decline, going all the way down to 50%. Ouch. So yeah, not really that great. I'd say yes, the average viewership, the total viewership for season 4, you did pretty damn good. you got an average of 6 million people actually in the premiere. You got 4 million in episode 2, 4 million in episode 3. Don't know episode 4. It's NA. For episode 5, it's 3.94 million. Episode 6, it's NA. I don't know why that's the case. And then 7, 3.16 million. 8, 3.85 million. And then this is where it kind of starts going downhill again. 9, 2.84 million. 10, 3 million. 11, 2.82 million. 12, Week, the weakest episode of the whole season. 2.76 million. Hey, the rating even showed for that.
Yup.
Blackjack 13 got 2.98 million. 14, 13.17 million. 15, 2.97 million, and 16, 3.15. So yeah, again, your total million viewership did all right, but again, your positive rating is still not that great. Let me compare that to season 3. I'm actually curious, because I know season 3 was fucking amazing. You know, that season I was actually that season I was fucking into Fear. Now that season I loved Fear and I did not want it to change at all. Okay. So looking at it already, it kicks your fucking ass right out of the ballpark. Alright. So first of all, season 3 of Fear got 3 episodes that hit 100%. Not 2. 3. That's pretty good. Now that is good. Episode 3 hit 100%. Episode 12 hit 100%. And episode 16 hit 100%. Wow. It's pretty good. However, the only bad thing is episode 14 of season 3 got a 50%.
Wasn't that Ophelia's final episode?
I think so.
I mean, to be honest with you, like looking back at it now, they should have never killed her off because her like just when her character was just getting started,
right?
They killed her off. Like
right.
Really?
Exactly. And episode 15.
Probably that's why it got 50% rating.
Now there's no thing for episode 15, which is weird. I would assume it's probably between 70% to 80%. So it's probably somewhere around there. It doesn't have a dot for it though. I don't know why. Same thing for episode 13. There's no dot for it, which is kind of weird. Oh, same thing for 11 as well. I think 11 though got 90%. Yeah, seems like, or 95%. So maybe it got about 75%. Yeah, seems like. But yeah, but season 3 episodes averaged a lot better than season 4 and a lot better than season 5. Episode 1 got a 90%. Episode 2 got an 89%. Episode 3, obviously 100%. Episode 4 takes a little bit of a dip, but it still stays in that majority. 79%. Episode 5, 89%. 6, 86%. 7, 79%. 8, 79%. 9, 89%. 10, 89%. So it averaged between 75 to 90%, which is good. You know, obviously it had its dip for episode 14. Must have not been that great of an episode. But it stayed above 75%. For sure. During the whole season, except for one episode. So that is actually really good. Are you curious on the viewership? It actually does.
What?
It does actually. Okay, it doesn't do as great as season 4. But
it doesn't. But season 5, it's probably worse than season 4.
Oh yeah, no. Season 3 averages a lot better. So the first episode of season 3 got 5 million. The second episode 4.63 million. 3, 4.22 million. 4, 4.07 million. 5, 4.18 million. So see right there, it's averaging. It's about averaging. Episode 6, it takes a little bit of a smaller dip. 3.70 million total. 7, 3.82 million. 8, 3.75 million. Episode 9 and 10 are NA. 11, 3.34 million. 12, NA. 13, 3.77 million. 14, 3.74 million. 15, 3.83 million. And 16, 3.83 million. So it averaged. So actually, 15 and 16 stayed the same. It didn't gain people, it didn't lose people, which is actually kind of a shocker there. But yeah, so it averaged a heck of a lot better than season 4 did, and it did a lot better than season 5 did. I think when you average the viewership, when you start averaging it, you're doing good. When your series is on a constant decline, even if you're a few episodes here and there up, your series is not doing good. It's doing very poorly. Because that means what is mainly happening to your show? It's getting worse. Majority of the people are getting up and leaving because they don't care about it. So, and that's exactly what Fear right now is doing. It's a constant decline.
But anyway, you want to talk about Fear, season 6, episode 8?
Yeah. So
yeah, let's talk some shit about that, because in my opinion.
So my question is, what do you think the rating is going to be for this episode? Now after that you watched it, what do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be either a 18% average, or it's going to be a 45% or lower average, because at this point I do not see it going up, especially how shitty the episode was towards the end, how shitty John's death was.
Right. And I mean the total viewership, what do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be above 1.09 million, or do you think it's going to be below?
I think it's going to be below, because just how this guy went out and how dumb of the episode it is. Right. The beginning, sure, it's good, but towards the end, the middle towards the fucking end, it's ridiculous. There's no point. It literally, some of the parts of the episodes towards the middle of the end makes no sense whatsoever. Like, for example, Dakota shooting John. What was the point of that if they were so good in the beginning of the season? What was the point of that?
Right.
And literally, and get this, Dakota's, the big reveal supposedly was Dakota supposedly saving Morgan, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, that's fine because of how good of a character Dakota was in the beginning, because I used to like Dakota. Don't get me wrong, that was fine. But why would you reveal something like that now when you should have revealed it, when Morgan, when Morgan came back, when he was in that house talking to Alicia, when Alicia was like, oh, how are you still alive? That's when Dakota should have been like, I'm the one that saved you. I'm the one that left you to know. Reading it to Morgan, that right there should have been the reveal right there, instead of having it be in episode 8. Out of nowhere for literally no reason. Come on.
Right. Well, she probably did that because she lost leverage. You know what I mean? She tried to get him to freaking, you know what I mean, be like, listen, you got no choice. You have to keep me alive. You know what I mean? You have
That's
to keep
ridiculous.
me.
Bro.
Yeah. She's basically using
Come
it.
Come on. What's the point of that?
She's using it as a weapon. Listen.
Come on.
She's being a fucking bitch. She's using it as a fucking weapon because she knows she'll win. Yeah.
Ridiculous. At this point, might as well just have either Morgan or Alicia.
Right.
I'm like, come on. I will admit, Dakota. I really like Dakota a lot. She was one of the first half Up Here season 6 is really good with Dakota and John in it. And now that John's gone, and now that Dakota's being a backstabbing, lying, manipulating bitch, trying to, get whatever leverage she can and use that to her advantage, especially when she pointed that gun at Morgan. I'm like, oh no, if you pull that trigger, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead to me.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, now wait a minute. I'm like, I mean, come on. What was the point of her killing John that way? What was the point of Dakota betraying the group when this group only did nothing but treat her nice and took her in when her own fucking sister didn't give a fuck?
Right.
Like, come on, why would you do that? Why would you betray the group that took you in and was nice to you? Like, why would you do that? John was nice to her, and that was just ridiculous.
Exactly.
For a betrayal like that to happen in an episode like that, come on. It's ridiculous. If I was writing the episode, I would have John still be alive, but I would have June die by Virginia, and that would trigger Dakota to the point where she has no other choice but to go after her sister by any means necessary, and have no other choice but to kill her, because at this point she's just going too far by pointing the finger and killing whoever she wants, thinking she can get away with it. But in reality, that's not how it works. If I was writing the episode like that, that's exactly how I would have written the episode.
Right. Exactly.
And it would have been way better than what we got. But what we got was ridiculous and disappointing and made me not want to watch this show ever again.
Right. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately...
It was ridiculous.
Unfortunately, we're going to watch it.
What was the point of killing off John if he was so lovable with fans? If a lot of people were loving his character so damn much and wanted to see more, why would you kill him off? It makes no sense.
Exactly. No, I agree.
And the actor that plays John is amazing. Like, come on. You have an amazing actor like Frank Dillahunt. He's you got an amazing actor like him on the show, and you're gonna you're gonna waste him like that? Come on.
Yeah, no, the freaking actors that were there on Talking Dead, they just seemed so damn bummed. You know what I mean? They didn't even they were just so damn depressed. And even his character, his actor was so fucking depressed. He didn't have any. He could barely smile.
Yeah,
he was just
I'm like,
disappointed.
come on. I'm like,
disappointed. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah. You know,
I'm like, who made the decision to kill him off in the first place? Was it Scott Gimple or was it the two idiots?
Yeah.
Because I doubt the writers were that dumb.
It's probably the two fucking dumbasses. They don't know how to fucking do shit.
I'm like, come on. If I was like playing a character on the show, I'll be telling the showrunners and the writers, listen, I don't want to leave the show. I love my character so much, and I want to stay on the show until the end. Because I'm committed. I want to commit to this. I want to be on the show to the very end. Like, don't kill me off in a stupid way, because if you do that, that's only going to cause backlash between not only the cast but with the fans.
Right. And then they do it anyway. Wait a minute. And then they do it anyway. And then you're like, you fuckers! How could you? You disgrace.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm like, why are you killing me off? And why are you doing this? Why, when I specifically said nicely, like, please don't do this, and guess what? You took advantage and did it anyway.
Yeah. Right.
Pretty much, if you think about it like that.
Yep. Exactly. No, well, they did it anyway.
Like imagine if you're an actor and you're in Frank Dillahunt's shoes and you're on the show like Fear the Walking Dead and you want to commit to it and be on the show towards the very end, and then to realize, like, you know, to read the script only to know and realize that, oh shit, your character's gonna die in a dumb way, only to be disappointed and depressed after the fact. It's just horrible.
Right. Yeah, it is horrible. You're exactly right.
I'm like Alicia Denman Carey and Coleman Domingo. Like imagine their reactions to this guy being forced to leave the show. Even Jenna Elfman. Like imagine their reactions to this of the choice they feel about that.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's freaking nuts, and
like if it was Sherry, you already know I would have been fucking pissed off. I would have been, because if it was Sherry or Alicia, I would have been pissed because,
right.
Like why would you do that?
Yeah, no doubt. It's crazy.
Like what if it was what if it was Morgan or Alicia or Sherry or Daniel or Dwight? Like, how would you feel? Or if you were an actor on the show, wanting to commit for as many seasons as possible, only to learn that your character's going to die in a dumb way, how would you feel?
Right. No, yeah, it'd be fucking terrible. It would be. What's up, Blue Wolf? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Yes, you bet your ass it has, man. Glad you're back, brother.
Hey, Blue Wolf. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
But no, yeah, I agree with you 100%. And I'm curious what the ratings are going to be. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if it's below 1.08 million. Even if it's 1.0.
Short John's gonna be.
Even if it's 1.0.
Short John's gonna be my Fear reboot, and he's gonna live towards the end. But for him to go out like that in the show is retarded. And I know there are people probably watching the stream. They're probably they would agree, because the way he went out is out of nowhere and dumb and stupid and ridiculous. Like, why would you do that anyway?
Right.
It makes no sense.
I made my own Steam account, but no money. Rip.
I mean, I'm like, listen, if you're going to kill off a character, why don't you just kill off Althea or Charlie? Someone who isn't really likable.
Exactly.
Right?
It's pretty fucking...
think about it. Characters like Charlie and Althea aren't really likable anymore.
It's pretty fucking... So why
not just kill them off instead?
Right. Yeah, it's pretty fucking shitty, you know what I mean? It is pretty fucking shitty.
I'm like, someone on YouTube even said it. Why do these new showrunners kill off one of the best characters on the show when you have, like, hundreds of other shit characters to kill off?
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, you can kill off literally one of them instead of one of the best characters.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
They gotta make smarter decisions, exactly. So that's why I'm gonna laugh my ass off if the ratings are gonna be 1.
Like, for example, I made a hard decision. Like, when I was killing off characters in season 1 of my Walking Dead reboot series, I wasn't really holding back. I had no other choice but to make hard decisions.
Right.
But clearly these new showrunners clearly don't do that.
Right. No, I'm gonna laugh my ass off if the ratings for this episode go below 1.09 million. I'm just gonna laugh my ass off. I'm gonna be like, see, what did I say? You know what I mean? The ratings continue to dip.
Imagine if it's like a 15% average. And backing up.
Yeah, and it doesn't go back up. The family sharing on Steam is bullshit.
The finale's like, a 5% average, and we're still backing up here.
Yeah, or it may go up a little bit here and there, but then it just goes right back down, right? By far, so we'll definitely keep an eye out. And next Thursday, we'll definitely go over the rating, for sure. And,
anyway, my question to you is, what do you think of John Dory's death, and if you disagree?
No, I disagree with it. I disagree with it because it was a terrible way that it happened. He was willing to fucking help her, and she decided to be a bitch and fucking shoot her. So that pissed me off. It's like, really, you didn't even give him a fucking chance? Like, maybe in this case, maybe I would have gave him a chance. You know what I mean? He's not a fucking, he's over here saying, I want to kill myself. So it's like, maybe you should give him a chance. You know what I mean? Like he says, maybe you're the reason that I shouldn't kill myself. I can help you. And he even said that. And it's like, fucking give him the damn chance. You don't fucking just shoot him. Come on, bro. If she decides to do it anyway, it's like, really? And then she fucking pushes him off. It's like, you fucking cow. You know, if I was John, I would have quickly grabbed her fucking arm and pulled her with him. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah. Who do you think should, like, if John never died,
wouldn't that, wait a minute, wouldn't that be a fucking savage move if he did that?
Yeah, that would be badass. So I'll be cheering. I'm like, yes!
Yes.
You're going out like a badass.
You're right. Because you're like, oh, you shot me? You fucking bitch. Here, take this, fucker.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna come with me. You're gonna enjoy the fall with me. Yeah.
You're gonna die with me. We're both gonna go down together.
Yeah, I'll make sure I land in the water and you land on a rock. So then your fucking head goes.
Yes. That would be better.
That would have been fucking awesome. And then just holds on to her, and then she goes no, and then she shoots him again, and then she fucking falls in a terrible way, and then she hits her head on the thing. She kills him instantly right away, unfortunately, because she hits him again. However, psych, she hits her head right on that rock. It goes, gone, bitch. Bye-bye. Unfortunately, we'll cry and mourn that he died, got shot twice. However, we would cheer at the same time because he took her out.
Yeah, that would have been way better. That's a badass death. Come on. Taking the person that shot you with you? How is that not a badass death? Come on.
Exactly. That would have been fucking badass.
Like, no, I'm John Dory, and since you shot me, you're going to come with me. You're going to die with me.
Right.
And even if you shoot me again, I'm still going to die happy knowing I took your ass out.
Right.
That would have been way better, and I would have loved that. That would have been one of the best scenes of the
instead of him just fucking standing there staring at her, and then she goes over there and she just goes lightly pushes him over. It's like, fuck you. You know? Like, what the fuck, man? Morgan should have fucking came right at that point where she basically pushed him over, because I think he would have been like, oh hell no, and then yeah. Be like, you killed my friend, you fucker.
I think Morgan still should have, killed her anyway, no matter what.
Yeah, he would have too. He would have.
In the letter,
he would have.
He should have grabbed his axe and
he would have too. He had it fucking pointed right at her fucking throat and everything. I'm like, do it. And
I'm
then
like,
he doesn't do it.
decapitate her head.
Right, and then she's like,
Please.
she's like, nah, you're not gonna do it. And I'm like, ho, you fucking bitch. You're making me want him to do it even more. Like, don't give me that bullshit saying, you can't do it. You need to be alive. Fuck you. I don't need you for shit. Fuck this.
Well, we don't need you anymore because basically you just broke our hearts and fucking stabbed us in the back.
Nah, yeah, she's over there fucking saying, no, you need me alive. Otherwise, Virginia's gonna rip you to shreds. She's like, you need me alive.
Fuck about Virginia, you're worse.
Yeah. She's like, she need me alive. And then she points a gun at him, and she's like, you're gonna bring me into that fucking community of yours, and we're gonna live nice and happily. And you're gonna take out Virginia.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take out Virginia, but then you and me, we're gonna go live in that nice community of yours, happily ever after, and things will be fine. And she says, we're going to do that.
No, it won't be. No, it won't be.
We're going to do that. Otherwise, you're going to die. You're going to die.
No, it's always Morgan or grab the axe or the stick or whatever and either stab her throat or chop her head off.
Yeah. Right.
Because I would be like, no, that's not going to happen because you're a backstabbing psychopath and you just killed someone who was trying to help you.
Right.
Someone who cared about you.
Right.
Really?
Watching Godzilla vs. Kong, I like it. Hell yeah, Derek. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I saw Godzilla vs. Kong, and it's a fantastic movie. Way better than Fear the Walking Dead.
By far.
There's no doubt about that.
By far. Oh, yes. So, yeah, no, that's the episode. Again, Morgan, John Dory, and Dakota, the whole goddamn episode. You get to see a little bit of June in Virginia. and you get to see a couple seconds of fucking Alicia, fucking Charlie. Oh god, when I saw her, I'm like, no, get her ass out of the fucking scene.
No, get her out of here.
Get her out of that damn scene. Good thing it was only a few seconds. Thank God.
Thank you, goodness. Thank you, God.
But yes, anyways, yeah, a couple seconds, and I saw Dwight, and I'm like, all right, cool, I like Dwight. You know, but
yeah, who do you think should have died instead of John Dory? That's the question I want to ask.
I mean, Dakota.
I mean, to be honest with you, the character I would have picked instead of John would have been June, because June at this point isn't doing anything.
I mean, if she gets revenge, if she gets revenge, to Dakota, then okay, maybe there might be something there.
I mean, if she kills Virginia or Dakota, I'll be happy, because I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, that'll make me happy, but you gotta really go full-fledged dark if you're gonna get revenge like that. At this point, I see June grabbing John's jacket, his guns, and his hat, and becoming the next John. That would be so fucking cool.
Ha! There you go. Hell yeah.
That'd be cool. Come on, who wouldn't want to see that?
Hell, I mean, that'd be interesting. I'd be interested to see how that goes. Did you watch it? Blue Wolf says, it's okay. The episode? They're talking about Godzilla versus Kong. It's okay.
Oh, Godzilla versus Kong? Hell yeah! I saw that movie. That movie was fantastic.
It's a good movie. I don't, I mean...
It's a good movie, but they're doing, like, when they're doing the marketing for the movie, they said one will fall, and I'm like... That's BS, because if Kong was gonna die, he would have been dead.
Technically, he did fall. Technically, he did. He only got.
I mean, he did, but that doesn't mean he died.
He was about to. He was actually about to die. Their heart kept getting lower and lower and lower. So Kong was on its way out. He was on his way out. The only reason why he got revived was because the characters revived him.
Pretty much.
That's the only reason why. If they didn't do anything, he would have died right then and there. That would have been it. And I think Godzilla might have actually been taken out, actually. So I do like Kong a lot more now, because he did save Godzilla. Technically he did.
Yeah,
because Godzilla, not it was 50-50 there in the beginning, but then Godzilla started getting his ass kicked. Unfortunately, the metal fucking beast was kicking his ass. It was getting the better of him. Unfortunately. And the only reason
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what was going on there. I mean, maybe it's because they had, like, the knowledge and the heart of another Titan that died many years ago, and they're grabbing that and putting that into that machine, which could explain as to why it was a little
you gotta look at it this way.
Real Godzilla, maybe.
Right. Well, I mean, you gotta look at it this way. The real Godzilla already fought Kong, right? And so now the Godzilla's fighting basically another Titan. But this time, this Titan's metal, machinery, you know what I mean? And itself, basically, a 2.0 of its version. So you got to look at it this way. Godzilla's kind of already tired, you know what I mean? He already kicked one Titan's ass, and now he's trying to take out another. That's a lot of work, you know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Especially since the other Titan's 100% capacity. You know what I mean? He just got out of being finished. You know what I mean? So he's ready to kick some motherfucking ass. Where Godzilla is not 100% there. He's probably like
just rusted up.
He's probably like 70%, maybe 75, maybe 80 at best. You know what I mean? Because Kong did kind of get some good hits in there. You know what I mean? Kind of did get some good hits. Got some good damage to him. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So technically, the robot Titan technically had an advantage in its own way. You know, I would say if Godzilla went back, healed up 100%, and then fought, it could be very interesting to see who would win. You know, but because it was a fight right after a fight, yeah, that's kind of, you might not win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because again, like you said, you're kind of rusty. You're a little bit on the rusty side. You know.
Yeah.
You might not be able to pull through. So, but I think that was nice. The ending, I think, was really nice. I do like that. I love that ending. The ending's very nice.
Yeah.
Where they ended up colliding together and saying, "You're fine. I'll let you live. Same to you." You know what I mean?
Like I respect you in a way. So.
Yeah, right. I we helped each other. We'll let that be. I actually did kind of like that. I did like that. I thought that was cool.
It makes sense because they're both Titans in a way. So.
Right, but I mean they helped each other out, so they decided to put their past behind them. They said, "All right.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll live together." You know what I mean? We'll live in the same world. We could do that.
Yeah.
So, and that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I think that was better because really I was cheering for Godzilla. I love my homie Godzilla.
I don't know who I was cheering for. I mean,
I love my Godzilla.
50-50 with them both.
I love my Godzilla. My Godzilla, he's my homie. When he fires.
At this point, they can do like 4 movies with him.
When they have him, and he starts charging up, fucking badass.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's my homie. So when he kicked Kong's ass, I was like, yes, let's go. But then I was like, you know what? I'll put truce aside, Kong. I love you. I'll love you just as much if you get your ass in there and save my homie. If you do that, you are homie 2.0 right away. And he did.
Yep.
And I'm like, yes, let's go. So, things have to change or the series will keep being a living dead.
Yep, pretty much.
You're damn right about that.
I mean, at this point, the only way Fear the Walking Dead could be better again if they do get rid of Scott Gimple and those 2 idiots. And those retarded ass
the 2
writers
idiots
who are writing the shitty episodes.
The 2
if they
idiots.
don't do that, then the show can't be as good as it used to be.
No, you have to get rid of the 2 idiots. Scott and Gimple, I think, will write it. Scott and Gimple will be. I think if he just takes over Fear, I think he'll do it way better. To be honest with you, I think he'll write it.
50-50. I mean, he did write. He did write 3 good seasons, so you never know.
I think he could. I think for sure. He'll do. At least he knows the Walking Dead universe. The fucking dweebs, they don't know fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
That's where Scott and Gimple has going for him, is that he knows the universe. He's been there since the main show. You know what I mean? Since the beginning. The dweebs, they weren't anywhere. They just came out of nowhere and said...
Pretty much.
Yeah, they just went out of nowhere and said, oh yeah, we know how to write a good series. Oh yeah. My ass you do. So...
At this point, Scott Gimple should fire those 2 idiots because they have done 2 shitty seasons. Yeah. And Fear Season 6, if they continue doing the shit they did last episode, then that season's going to become the 3rd season that has been terrible.
Yeah,
Ghost Writers or not, it's not. It seems like it is going to go downhill again. And like, are you kidding me? Like, what like really? You're gonna have season 7 like this, bro?
Yeah. What Derek says, the second half of the series is some of the most tedious television I've ever seen. Right, and this is only the first episode.
Yeah.
This is only the first episode. What is episode 9 gonna be? I can't wait. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so fucking amazed. My fucking head's gonna be like, yeah, this is the best ever, yay! I'm gonna be
what do you think about the?
I'm gonna be like,
spin-off they're doing, the Dead in the Water. Do you think it's retarded?
I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, here we go again.
Yup. I don't know. I mean, the only way I see it connecting, if it's connected with the Fear, is the beginning group. If it's not, at the end is the beginning group. If it's not connected with that group,
and then you got right. No,
that spinoff is gonna be shit.
It's the truth, though. No, it is. Who are they gonna kill next?
I agree with you.
Who are they gonna kill next? Derek. Who are they gonna kill next? Are they gonna kill fucking another good character? I mean, Jesus Christ. Are you going to kill Alicia next?
Who are they going to kill next? Alicia?
Like,
Morgan?
Damn, man. I mean, at that point, I won't fucking care at that point.
If they kill off Sherry, you already know I'm going to be done with the show.
Nah.
Because Sherry, to me, is an amazing character. She saved Daryl. Like, if you kill her off,
that's true.
or kill off Alicia, it's going to be retarded.
You got to kill some of the shitty characters, and don't kill fucking what's his name? God damn it, I'm forgetting.
Morgan.
No, not Morgan. The chubby Daniel. Yeah. Don't kill him.
Don't kill him off. Come on, he's the OG.
He's an OG.
He's a season 1 OG character, so don't kill him.
Right, exactly. They keep killing off the characters the community likes, and then the show likes to piss you off. Right, exactly.
I mean, if you're gonna kill off a character, it has to be like, you know, the ones that are not doing a lot. Like, for example, West, he's not doing a lot. Charlie's not doing anything. Althea is just a
you need to get rid of those characters. You need to get rid of those characters. You need to get rid of fucking Charlie. Charlie needs to go.
What was the point of her introducing her character if they weren't going to do anything with her?
Right,
it makes no sense.
Exactly. Charlie needs to go. Kill the bitch.
No, wait a minute.
Kill the fucking hoe.
Tess and those 3 little kids, introducing them in season 4, but yet, what was the point? If you're not going to do anything with them, it makes 0 sense.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Kill the bitch. Kill the fucking hoe. The hoe needs to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kill the fucking bitch. Die.
At this point, if I was the showrunner, I would have killed off Charlie, Virginia. I would have killed off Althea. I would have killed off all the background characters. All the shitty characters. I would have killed off 2 of the kids. Keep Annie around. I would have kept the rabbi around. Kill off Poppy Eater, Sarah, and Wendell.
Right.
Then I would have killed off possibly Dakota.
Right.
If I was writing this season, I would have had her way better than what these idiots are doing.
Yeah, so, you know, we'll see what the rating's going to be. If it is...
It's another down train after the other.
I'm saying this. I don't see it getting any higher than 1.2 million. I'm going to say that right now. I do not see it getting any higher than 1.2 million. That's as high as it possibly can get. I
swear, like, if season 6, episode 15 is titled The Finger, I am going to be like, I told you. I told you that they're going to do something stupid like that.
Right. It won't surprise me any. Huh.
And it won't surprise me either. I'll be like, I told you so. I knew they were going to be doing something stupid like that.
Right, exactly.
Having a title of an episode of Fear the Walking Dead titled The Finger.
Right, yeah, like, we are losing the fan base.
Next? They're going to be...
You're right about that, Derek.
Season 7, episode 1 is going to be titled what? Morgan and Friends? Yeah. Or Morgan Saves the Day?
Yeah, and then we gotta look forward to and then we gotta look forward to fucking season 7. Oh my! Oh, great, another fucking terrible season. Yay me!
Another terrible season with the 2 idiot dweebs, the stupid dweebs.
So it's never been good. The comic book okay.
For no reason.
Exactly.
Andrew Chadless and Ian Goldberg don't deserve to be on the show. They don't even deserve to be showrunners. Look how bad seasons 4 and 5 of Fear were.
Exactly.
Look at what happened with John Dory. Look what happened with Dakota, a character I loved. A character I really enjoyed.
Yep.
Especially when I will admit, I did watch Fear season 6, episode 2, when we were first introduced to, Dakota. When I first saw that character, I'm like, wow, this character's better than fucking Virginia and better than Charlie. Like, this character's amazing. I want more of this character in season 7. But then I found out she killed John, and I'm like, at this point, you need to die.
Yeah. Right. Oh, and did she also say Charlie, too? How could she? How could she do that?
I mean, I didn't really care about that because...
3 times,
I was praying for her death.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was praying for her, too. I
didn't really care.
And she saved her 3 times. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Let her die. Let her die. It'll save the show.
Well, that just proves right there that the idiot dweebs keep keeping this character alive. They keep writing in the story for Dakota or Alicia they keep saving Charlie, but no one cares about Charlie. No one cares.
Yeah, they keep doing psych. She's about to die.
They keep doing that, but we don't care.
Right? She keeps going in there and going, oh, she's gonna die. She's gonna die. Psych. She didn't die.
Yeah, and one of the teasers or one of the trailers, they were doing that. Like they're showing, oh my gosh, she's gonna die. Oh my goodness, she's gonna die. And then when we see the episode, it's like, nope, she's still alive.
Oh, you're talking? Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about season 10? Or are you talking about Derek? Or are you talking about Fear? We're talking about Fear.
I'm talking about Fear season 6.
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm talking about Derek.
They're teasing that in one of the teasers for Fear season 6. They're like you know, when the zombie was grabbing Charlie and everyone was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna die. And then when we see the episode, it's a letdown because.
Oh, you are talking about Fear? Okay, I was gonna say because you said I hope that season 11 will be more coherent. I believe season 11 is going to be amazing. I do believe so. And I don't think they're going to kill Negan either. I don't think they will. I don't think they're going to
kill Negan because they know if they're going to kill, because they know if they kill Negan, and if Maggie kills Negan, they already know that people are going to be upset.
Right, exactly.
I mean, to be honest with you, I did not see the point of them having Maggie in season 10 episode 22. Like if you weren't gonna have a scene with Negan and Maggie together, then why have Maggie in the episode to begin with? Like it makes no sense. Like why did Carol say like, oh, if you stay here she's gonna kill you, when in one of the episodes of season 10C of The Walking Dead, Maggie just walked away and didn't give a fuck. Like, are you kidding me? Like, bro, I mean, not that that's bad. I'm just saying that it's just not necessary.
She probably put her grudges aside for that few minutes. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Then Carol had to go in there and say something stupid like, "Oh, if you stay here, she's gonna kill you."
Well, no, I mean she's probably being she's probably being legit on that. You know what I mean? That fucking look on Maggie makes it seem like she's probably going to. So, to be honest with you,
I mean, if she really wanted to, then why didn't she do it when she was talking with me?
She wants to do it. Listen.
Think about it. It makes no sense.
Listen, she just wants to do it off screen. You know what I mean? Or she wants to do it very secret.
So she does.
So then when Negan, listen,
people love Negan now.
Listen. She wants to do it when he's fucking sleeping. So then she comes in there and goes, die.
Well, that's just a dick move because.
No, she probably won't do
first
that.
Off,
listen. I think that's just a fear tactic. I don't think she's actually going to do that. I think it is a fear tactic because you do have to be concerned about it. You know what I mean? As what Carol says, now you always have to watch your back. You have to watch your back now. Because you never know. You don't know. She could pull a fast one. It's hard to say. I doubt she probably will, but you never know. You know what I mean? Because in the comics, in the comics, they banished Negan. So, for the TV series not to do that kind of makes it more interesting. You know what I mean? So
pretty much.
So I'll be curious to see what happens. You know, maybe Negan does something like. Maybe
Save Herschel.
Yeah, saves Herschel, and maybe that can put maybe that might make Maggie be like, okay, I'm never gonna be your friend, but because you saved my son, we're on neutral terms. That's as good as we're gonna get. Which I could see.
Like associates, like even though we're not gonna be friends or best friends, we could be associates or best associates, something of that nature.
I'm not gonna hold that axe. I'm not gonna hold that axe above your neck. That axe will not be there.
I would love that 100%. If we get something like that in season 11, hell yeah, I'm gonna love that.
All right, and it's a possibility. It could be unlikely, but it's a possibility, and I'll definitely look for something like that in there. I do think it's possible. Is it likely? It's hard to say. We'll have to wait and see. You know.
Yeah.
Morgan's overacting. Please save us all. Nah, Morgan's doing fine.
Morgan needs to go back to The Walking Dead.
He just needs to leave Fear. That's all. His acting is great.
Morgan, Dwight, and Sherry need to just leave Fear.
He just needs to leave the show. And let Fear ratings drop. Let them drop, baby. Let them drop like nothing.
If Morgan, DeWayne, and Sherry all return in season 11, a lot of people will be happy about that.
Yeah, and then you're gonna watch
and
those
a lot
ratings.
Of people will be wow, these characters are back.
You're gonna watch
interacting with new characters, like for example,
you're gonna watch.
Imagine Morgan beating Elijah.
Right. You're gonna
or Lydia. That'd be amazing.
You're gonna watch the ratings drop like they never dropped before.
Pretty much.
They'll drop like a hot potato. There'll be like nothing there. So, you know what I mean? It'll go from 1 million to freaking 500,000. Or more.
I agree. Like, imagine Morgan returning and reuniting with Carol and Ezekiel. That'd be amazing.
Hell yeah.
That'd be amazing. I would love that.
Hell yeah.
DeWayne, and DeWayne and Sherry reunited with Negan and be like, how the hell do you get out? That'd be funny.
Right. Man, I miss Nick. Oh yeah, for sure. It's unfortunate. Okay, I think we're gonna end it here. I'm at 10% right now on my phone, but I think we've been going for 2 hours, so I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we had a good discussion here, for sure. James is hidden again by the channel, by the way, so you don't have to worry about that. I did hit him. Witty message. So we're back to that square one again. But it was good having this conversation. Derek, you didn't need to do that. No, you unhit him. You idiot. What are you doing? Okay, there you go.
James Draper's not back on here.
Keep him hidden. I don't want to see that unhidden bullshit. Leave him hidden. I was checking, sorry. No. You could just fucking scroll right up. It even says that I did it. Yeah, it even says I did it. Well, now that you did it. But no, right there, 11:47, it says James Draper was hidden by over A's. I specifically, all you need to do is scroll up and see that part. No, I wanted him to message him because I, accidentally pressed the unhidden. Oh, okay. Gotcha. He's allowed on Twitch and Discord. That's it. No, nothing else. But no, it was a great conversation. It's interesting to see the ratings on this one. I'm kind of surprised on the Negan episode. I thought it was going to get a higher rating, or a higher viewership. So 2.12 million. It's kind of low. But
yeah,
but it's not terrible.
Fear the Walking Dead is just going to continue dropping like a hill on a haystack if things continue.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be maybe I could see. Maybe because this is a death episode, maybe I could see it getting 1.2 million because, you know what I mean, everybody wants to watch the episode to see who actually dies. You know what I mean? And that could be the case. But then again, I think after hearing that, oh no, a good character is going to die, they might not want to watch it.
Now you know what I mean? Yeah, now they might not want to watch it because at this point it's just retarded.
You don't want to see your good character die. You don't want to see John Dorie die. And so people just might be like, fuck Fear. They killed John Dorie? Oh, fuck it. I'm not even going to watch anymore. You know what I mean?
I'm like, bro.
So, which is why the ratings are dropping.
Like, my goodness. Like, why?
Right. So I won't be surprised if the ratings go down.
Daniel Salazar in one episode, and everybody and whoever's still left from season 1's like, no fucking shit, we're done.
Right. So so I could see it.
And it just broke my heart to see John Dorie die like that because I loved his character. I remember when it was first introduced. I remember watching season 4 episode 1 for the very first time, and I'm like, wow, this character's amazing. I love this character so much. And then I see season 6 episode 8 and I'm like, what?
Right, yeah, and then you just see the quality just kind of go right to trash.
Like I can only imagine what Coleman Domingo and Alicia Denman Carey was like when they heard that Frank Darabont was leaving the show because of a stupid decision to kill off John Dorie.
Exactly. It's depressing, so I guess we have to see from here. But
I don't know.
I
I'm
said,
still gonna watch, but it's gonna feel weird knowing that he's gone.
Right. Well, now
because
this is what I said.
I wanted John Dorie to cross over to The Walking Dead.
This is what I said. I said, listen. Oh, I know. Well, now we're not gonna get that. That's fucking blown out of the water now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's sad.
Now it's just another reason not to watch Fear. Yeah. It just adds to the list not to watch Fear.
Yeah, I wanted John Dorie to meet Rosita, Rick, and Ezekiel, and Maggie. I wanted him to meet those characters, but now we're not going to get that because the new idiot showrunners killed him off in a dumb way. And there's proof of that.
Yeah, the
on
probably,
YouTube.
The idiots would probably reply back to you and be like, well, that was never going to happen anyway, so who cares? You fuckers.
Well, and then I'll reply saying, I cared. I cared so much, and now I'm going to leave the show because you made a stupid, poor decision, and on top of that, you killed the wrong character, all because you wanted views and attention.
And they'll probably come back and be like, no, don't leave. Keep watching. We're the best show ever.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not the best show ever. You're not the best showrunners ever. Your show's going to keep sinking, and you two idiot showrunners are going to be retarded. So retarded.
No, they're going to cease
to think that your show's
they're
amazing.
Gonna listen. They're going to cease to exist in the future. Cease to exist.
Yep, nobody's going to remember you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was when those dumbasses were on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, imagine that, 5 or 10 years from now. Okay, remember when Fear the Walking Dead was trash? And remember when these two idiots came in and ruined the show?
Right, yeah. That's the only memorization there.
And killed off John Dorie in a stupid way. And had a character like Charlie kill Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Like, remember that shit?
Exactly. Oh.
In Fear the Walking Dead, the TV series version. Like, remember that shit?
Yeah.
When a lot of people were pissed off?
Oh, yeah, I can remember that. Just like it was yesterday. Fuck.
And remember when Madison got killed off screen in a retarded way? Where a lot of people was like, fuck this show?
Yeah, pretty much.
Where there was slow motion shit and everybody was like, what? Madison dies? No!
Exactly.
You idiots! She wasn't supposed to die!
Right, exactly.
Her and Nick were never supposed to die. What are you doing? You can't kill off Nick.
At least not Madison, at least. But anyways, so we're going to end it here. I appreciate you guys joining with me. Happy Walking Dead Thursdays, by the way, which is now Friday, of course. So, thank you. Me and Super Sentai will be meeting yet again tomorrow night, so do stay tuned for that. We'll be doing some more content there. I think we're going to be doing the Super Rays podcast, so that would be fun to finally start that here on the series. Way better than the Iron Rays podcast.
Way better than, the shitty Iron Rays podcast that never came back. Because all about Aaron was acting like a dumbass.
And still seeming to act like a dumbass. Seeming to. I guess it's not a shocker. But his cronies are gone. Bye-bye. So, we can move on.
Goodbye, Corona. Nobody will miss you.
And, and have a great time instead of being attacked for stupid shit. That doesn't matter. So, like, subscribe, smash the subscribe, and we need 720 subs by June 1st. We do hit that. Me, Swag Gamer, Deadly Cobra, Henry, and probably even TJ Thunder, we will be going to do the elevator game at 3 a.m. You already know. We'll be doing it live.
The elevator game.
Video.
Going to another dimension and see a crazy demon.
Possibly.
Rated R.
Rated R. Possibly. I hope. To be honest with you, I don't want to see the demon girl. I don't want to fucking see her.
I want to see you do it. I want to see you shit your pants.
I don't want to see the fucking demon girl. Fuck her. Fuck that. No. I don't want to see her at all.
But then again, if something happens to you, you already know what happens.
If there's a demon girl of any sort, I'm gonna be looking the other way. I'm not gonna fucking look at her. I'll fucking point the camera at her. I'll be like, here, look at her. You look at her. I ain't looking at her. I ain't fucking.
If you ever,
nope.
I'll be like this. A word of advice. I'll be like this. If you look at her, you are gonna die.
Well, no, it's just she's just gonna come after you. You know what I mean? The rules are not to look, don't talk, don't do anything like that stage. So never says anything about a camera looking at her. So
I mean, even if you get out of the elevator and you start running, who knows? She might come after you.
Right. Well.
Imagine if you
look
at her and talk to her and you run outside the elevator and she's running after your ass.
Oh, fuck that. Not if you.
Always endless.
Not if you fucking people say on Reddit it's real. Yeah, I saw that too, which kind of makes it a little bit concerning.
Actually, yeah, it could be.
It's kind of concerning. It's a little bit concerning. It's kind of nerve-wracking because, you know, it's just a dangerous things, you know what I mean, that could happen. Whether you think it's real or fake, it's the idea that if it does indeed work, it is a risk factor. You know what I mean? It's a very risk factor. Especially if you have a demon thing coming after you. You know, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It's scary. You know what I mean? We have a less likely chance of seeing her playing it with more people. That's probably the case. And if you want me to do it alone,
I mean, if you do it alone, then
fuck that. I don't think
most likely you are going to see her.
Yes.
It's just you can't really look at her. I mean, probably you'll see her walking in the elevator, but you can't really fully look at her or talk to her at all.
I don't even know if I want to fucking see her at all, to be honest with you.
I mean, imagine she disguises herself as, like, your girlfriend or your mother.
Oh, fuck that.
Or your best, or your friend or some shit like that.
Don't even say that. I don't even, you know, we'll see how it goes this time, you know what I mean? Will I do it alone? Probably not. I don't know. It's gonna take a lot.
I wouldn't do it alone. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
It's gonna take a lot.
I'll be fucking dead.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd be just so damn fucking scared. I really would be, because especially if I do see some form of fucking figure get in, I'd be thinking in my head, I'll be fucking crying. I'll be like, oh fuck me. I'll be like, okay, just stare at the fucking buttons, fuck her. Fuck anything there and just fucking spam that button like it's nothing. And pray to fucking God she does not look at me or does not fucking do anything to get my attention. Oh my God, I don't know. I just fucking lose it. I don't know. I'd have to put a blindfold on or something. Put a fucking blindfold on.
If you do, you won't be able to see.
No, I'd still be able to see. I just, you know what I mean? It would be a lot easier. I don't know. Maybe it's possible I could do it with 2 people. I might have enough balls to do it with 2 people. Maybe. You know what I mean? It's possible.
I want to see you going in a second. I want to see you going in that world with the Red Cross and shit. I want to see you go in the streets. If it was me, I would be like, I'm actually in a world without fucking, you know, politics and Trump and, you know, like, well, not Trump, but Biden, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Apparently, it's fucking crazy, apparently, what people. So, I don't know, man.
Like, if you go in, when you go in the second world, don't you see, like, doppelgangers and shit like that when you're by yourself?
Apparently, everything there is pretty much the same. Except, apparently, there's nobody there. It's just you. You're the only one. Supposedly.
Like, you're the only one there, but you get to break into stores and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know that case. I don't know. But apparently, you know, like all the lights, you know, all the lights may be on or off or something like that. And maybe it's something I can't get on camera. I don't know. You know what I mean? They say it's 50.
If you do get it on camera, do you think we'll be able to chat with you?
It's hard to say.
Or we'll probably...
It's that. See, that's hard to say. I don't know. I have no idea. That's the crazy thing about it, because they say on people on Reddit, they say 50% of them say the electronics work, and the other 50% say they don't. So,
damn,
that's what makes it crazy. is that you might not be able to...
If you were in the other world with the Red Cross, would you go to the Red Cross and see what's on there?
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Because didn't you say there's something on the Red Cross or some shit like that?
I think I'd be too fucking scared. You know what I mean?
Like, imagine you have the balls enough to go to the Red Cross, but you see, like, there's fucking blood and shit on there. And body parts. Like, imagine that.
Oh my god! Don't even go into detail of that. That'd be crazy.
Like, if that was me, I would be like, fucking running through the streets, Rick Grimes style, in this random world. Yet it's peaceful, yet scary at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I mean, if it does work, I don't even know if I want to get off. And the reason why I'd say that is because, like, if you do get on, you have to remember exactly what elevator you got off. You have to, because if you use any other elevator, it's not going to work. And apparently, like, you get nauseous and you get and shit like that. You start to kind of, you know what I mean, go unconscious and shit like that. And then you trying to go back to the elevator, apparently a lot of people are saying it's like a fucking maze. Like, the elevator just gets farther and farther and farther and farther away, and it just keeps fucking, you know what I mean, as you continue to keep running at it. Which is fucking scary as shit. You know what I mean?
Like, imagine if you go to the second elevator, like, imagine you go to the second world with the Red Cross and you see doppelgangers you see a doppelganger of yourself. Like, imagine that shit.
Oh, God, no. Hell no. Fuck that, dude.
And the doppelganger being like, who are you?
No. You know what I mean?
That'd be crazy.
That'd be fucked up. You'd probably just be stuck in there. Like Jake Duffner, he was stuck in there. And so he actually had a second piece of him that came. But he only came when his friend came in there to get him. He turned around and another
Jake... Oh, yeah.
When
he saw the doppelganger of himself and it was coming after him.
So I'm going to end off the stream right here. Like, subscribe.
But if you saw something like that, you'll be, like, running away.
So. I'll see you guys in the next Walking Dead Thursdays, as always, every Thursday. More content's coming up, so just stay tuned.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.